All right. Hey guys, I am back. Hello to the Tauruses. I am giving you guys a few minutes to gather in here because it typically takes a few minutes to send out the notifications. How are you guys? All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab something. What the? Okay, fan. And decided to fall. Okay. Okay. I am back, you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Hit that thumbs way in. Hold on, let me. Okay, guys, I'm back. So I am just going to get started in a few minutes here. I just want to light up my incense. I got these really cool incenses, and I want to use this one. They smell like they're going to smell amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to get started with the reading. We're going to be looking at November love for lovers and single. And I think my lighter just went out. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Got another lighter. Hello, chat. Hello. It took me a little bit. I had to actually go shopping real quick. Had to get some stuff for the house, food and stuff. I had to go to the store. So that's why I took so long coming back. Okay. Jacob said no. And then we needed coffee. We were out of coffee. So I had to go get coffee. Can you hit the thumbs up? Hello, Sarah. Whoever is in the chat now, just hit the thumbs up and I'm going to get started. So just to do my introductions, I'm High Priestess Jamila. Welcome to the Pagan Craft Tarot channel. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. And evidently, more people need to click the bell notifier. But for some reason, YouTube doesn't like to send out my notifications for some reason. I'm not sure why, but if you guys need to reach me, you can either reach me by my Etsy shop, or you can go to the website. Okay, the link will be below. Right now I have Etsy. Right now I'm using Etsy for private readings and consultations. Okay, if you guys are looking for spiritual work, you can go to the Etsy page and purchase a consultation. Okay. Okay. All right, let's get started. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels for the Tauruses. What's going on for love for the Taurus, sun, moon, and rising? What's going on right now? And then what is going to be the energies for November, just an overview for November 2019. Is the coffee on? Okay. Judgment reversed, the world reversed, and the Nine of Swords reversed. It's what's going on right now. Okay. All right. Okay. So undoubtedly, I feel like the month of November, there's some difficulty to come for a lot of the Tauruses in their love relationships. The difficulty has either already started or the storm is coming. Okay, we still have 10 days left to this month, or 9 days left until Halloween. I do feel as though there's, if you're, okay, so if you're currently in a relationship, let's start there. Okay, so for the lovers, judgment in reverse tells me that there is, you can tell that there's possible uncertainty in the relationship. Somebody probably wants to walk away from the relationship. I can see either a Scorpio in particular, but it could be any zodiac sign. But I'm seeing a lot of water energy in these cards. You got like 3 water cards, okay? Judgment reverse right now is telling me that there seems to be some issues within the relationship that relates to, it does seem like it's an outside in, because the world comes up in the reverse position. So maybe there's a lot of people that don't necessarily agree with the relationship, and this is what's going to cause problems. So I can see a lot of outside influence that could be causing problems, okay? It doesn't mean that the relationship itself doesn't have problems, because to be honest with you, you should be able to basically shut out the rest of the world, because the rest of the world doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks of your relationship. It's about how it makes you feel, and it's about whether or not you believe in it or not. So there's a lot of you that, I also feel as though somebody doesn't believe in somebody. And I feel like it's because of outside influences. And the Nine of Swords comes up reversed. It kind of tells me that there is some negative energy that could possibly be avoided in the month of October. Now, looking at November, the Eight of Cups comes up. Okay, so this is where you're emotionally ready to abandon the situation if you're in a relationship. But the Seven of Wands comes up reversed, and then Four of Cups reversed, and then Four of Swords is is reversed. So somebody in the situation seems to be stopping the relationship from ending. And Taurus, you can't allow outsiders to interfere with how you feel about your partner. Okay. Four of Cups is reversed. This is where I feel like I feel like I can see your partner possibly asking you to stay. So you want to let it go, but they don't. Possibly. You want to let it go, but they don't. Spirits, give me some clarity and advice on the Eight of Cups for the Tauruses. Where did all my viewers go? Good Lord, it must not be very many Tauruses that want a reading today. Oh, yeah, especially a lot of you that are in long-term relationships. The Justice card comes up, so you possibly want to divorce. You're ready to divorce, but then For financial reasons, possibly. You feel kind of trapped. And they may even be trapping you. But that's because outside influences is causing a lot of insecurity in the relationship. So that's why they want to hold on to you. It's nothing wrong really with the relationship. It's the fact that somebody keeps allowing outside influences to dictate the relationship, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay. So you got to stop doing that. Okay. And I feel like a lot of you, uh, Tauruses have a tendency to do that. That's what Spirit is telling me. Because the Knight of Coins is in the reverse position. It seems like the Tauruses seem to be sort of the main factor in this, because the partner is trying to get you to stay, but they may be doing it in a wrong way. Okay. They may be trying to get you to stay in the wrong way, and that's because they're being affected too. See, if you're not open to receive, maybe the gifts that somebody or the offers that somebody is trying to give you, then you won't receive it, and so it's kind of like you want it, but then again, you're pushing it away. And I feel like it's because of outside influences. Queen of Coins and Queen of Swords comes up. This is a spirit guide that's helping you become more secure. A lot of you Tauruses may be working on your money heavily in November, but you have to start becoming more secure in your relationships, because this is going to affect you everywhere. And it has been affecting you. And instead of you seeing, what this is that has to do with you, you're just looking at all of the outsiders. You need to focus on you and what you can do to make it better. Okay. And you may be thinking, well, the other person is not really trying to make it better. But I feel like still you're allowing too many outside influences to affect whatever it is, whether or not you're going to leave now or you're going to leave later, or you're going to, you need to make that a decision that you make, and not having somebody else bully or pressure you into doing it. Okay. Spirits, clarify Queen of Coins, Queen of Swords. Okay. The Fool card does represent trust. Need to work on the trust in the relationship. You cannot have a relationship without trust. Your partner I feel like it's either your partner, your lover, that can see a third party, because you've already started to seek, partnership elsewhere, but you ain't ended this one yet. Okay, so love is not like a car trade in, like, oh, I'm gonna trade this one in. No, you got to finish this. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse position is kind of saying that there's a third party that is able to interfere, but you're not standing up to them. Somebody's not standing up. Somebody's not standing their ground, is what she's saying to me. This is something that is going to come up towards the end of November. So just be prepared for that, okay? For the people that are in relationships. I'm going to throw a final advice card, but, at some point you've got to stand up. And, Taurus is, this is not normally something that you would do. So there's like a huge influence. And then also it's about being accepted. You want to be accepted. Okay. There are not too many couples that are 100% fully accepted by everybody. It just, society is what it is. Also, I can see money issues and possibly even legal issues causing issues. What final advice do you want to give to the Taurus lovers? Okay. Stop talking at each other and talk to each other. Stop being verbally abusive. Stop accusing that person. Stop labeling that person. You know, and then Six of Wands represents standing up and standing in your own power. And you'll be respected for that because it seems like to me that there may be some children involved. So it's a good idea for you to resolve whatever the issue is. Now, if it's any kind of verbal abuse, if it's any kind of physical abuse, or something like that, then that can be a concern. Then you may want to contact the local authorities, possibly if there's any physical abuse. But spirits are showing me that it is more so verbal arguments, and both of you taking responsibility for what you've done, because neither one of you have been perfect. Okay, and then also somebody's pushing somebody away too. Okay, now for the singles, a lot of you are dealing with an ex that doesn't want to go. Okay, you got judgment reversed. And so I feel like this ex does have you sort of in court. There's probably some kind of legal proceeding. Your world is flipped upside down right now. A lot of stress is what I can see if you're single. Okay, because you're dealing, but see, this is what I want to tell you. This is spiritual karma as well that you're dealing with. A lot of the times, you have to deal with this stuff spiritually because right now things are very imbalanced. Right now, I feel like a lot of you are kind of scattered. You're not able to think straight. You're sort of like in a place where you're possibly feeling the weight of everything, and you may feel like everybody putting everything on you. And yeah, that's exactly what's happening. You have an ex that is hard at work here. I think that some of you need to, it's not always the best thing to just start cursing people. Sometimes it's not always the best thing to, I do feel as though looking at this, a lot of you need some positive energy. Okay. Especially with a lot of these cards that came up inverted. So a lot of you are feeling the wrath of an ex, or it could be an ex and their family, or it could be an ex and a group of people. I can certainly feel that in the month of November, you're trying to cut the cord, you're walking away, but for some reason you seem to be stuck. So the Seven of Wands is reversed, the Four of Cups is reversed, and then Four of Swords is reversed. So I feel as though this situation needs to be handled in a more peaceful manner. If you're not able to handle it in a peaceful manner, then you got a couple of spirit guides here. Now, these may be lovers that are coming up. First of all, I can see some sort of all-out emotional warfare. Okay. So there's spiritual warfare and then there's emotional warfare. Okay. You're walking away from that person, but you're only blocking yourself trying to block them. Truly disconnect from them if that's what you want. But see, you keep trying to block them too. So this is keeping you tied up, Taurus. It's time to walk away. Okay, bury the hatchet with you and your ex. This is either a water sign or an air sign, or it could be a fire sign. It also could be earth, but mainly water, air, fire, and then earth, and then in that order. Okay. Clarify Queen of Coins, please, and Queen of Swords. So these are two spirit guides here. Ten of Wands is reversed. Okay. There's a power struggle situation. I do see that there could be children involved, or either some sort of project or situation. Okay. Um, oh, okay. Are you gonna hold on a second, you guys? Okay. Ten of Wands is in the reverse position, and Queen of Coins is talking about how there seems to be some sort of power trip. Uh, even if the relationship is over, there's still this war between the two of you, like the war of the roses. But y'all need to really, really get past that, especially if you have children. Your children do not need to see you in that way. This is one of the reasons why some of you guys are being blocked out, or either you're having to block out your ex, because instead of them focusing on, building a foundation for the children, focusing on keeping things as copacetic, they're bringing a lot of chaos around the children, which is not fair at all. That's a terrible parent that does that and putting everything off on you. There's no child support to even be thought of at this point. And, whether or not you're male or female, these energies are not good. What advice do you want to give on the Ten of Wands? Okay. So Page of Swords comes up reversed. And the Ace of Coins. So I feel like this is where you may, this is where you, Taurus, may have created a negative situation that you need to take back. You need to try to do that. And so even though there may still be issues with that person, there doesn't have to be a lot of anger. It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm going to destroy you and stuff like that. This serves you no purpose, neither one of you. Now, Queen of Swords, I want to clarify Queen of Swords by herself. Spirit, give me some clarity on Queen of Swords, because okay, so the Magician and the Two of Swords comes up. So Queen of Swords is I feel like the Queen of Swords is saying, hey, you've got some work to do. Now, you have more control over this situation than you think to make it a more positive situation, but you just won't use it. There's also a manipulator. There's an antagonist that's egging it on, that wants to see some drama. This is a person that does seem to be in and out of the relationship, possibly either around you and your ex, and they're creating issues. They just like to do the puppeteering. They want to they're sort of like one of those people that, what are they, is that oh, I can't think of what they call it, but it's an antagonist. It's somebody that's starting stuff. It's a stuff starter. Okay. Somebody starting some ish. What's up, Marie? Y'all done missed the whole reading. I'm about to wrap this up. I'm gonna throw the oracles, but you can go back and look at the playback. It's been a very good reading for you guys. I feel like a lot of you guys need to see the negative effects that another person could be having on you. And this could be either a close friend that you may need to cut ties with. Yeah, this is not good. Also, I feel like this person is manipulating the situation. The Two of Swords comes up, and they're trying to control, almost puppeteer the situation. So while you're busy doing everything else, this is what you're not seeing. Okay. At the end of the day, though, even if you got to take control over whatever it is, even if it's not an outside, but it's your subconscious that's doing it. Can y'all hit the thumbs up, please? I appreciate it. The new people that came in, thank you so much. Hit subscribe. And if you need a private reading, the link to my Etsy is below. Okay. The Magician represents creating the environment. Like right now, you're sort of just are recreating the situation. You're just in limbo, and there may even be a court date that is coming up. Okay, so whenever the Magician comes up, I always err against caution, because you never know. This could be a person on the outside that's doing stuff to make the situation more difficult. They're either earth or air. Okay, so, and that could be you. Could all be you, Taurus. Okay. All right, we're going to throw some oracle cards. Spirits, what messages does the oracle bring today for the Tauruses? So the abundance card comes up, the root chakra card comes up, the crown chakra, and then the movement meditation card comes up. So spirits wanted y'all to have 4 of these, okay? I am grateful for the abundance nature and the universe has provided my life. So there does seem to be some blessings that spirits is trying to send into you. They could be anything. It could be healing. It could be money. It could be insight. It could be wisdom, whatever it is. Okay. But it seems more so monetary, or it could be love. These things are coming in. Okay. Because this Queen of Coins and this Queen of Swords, these could potentially be love partners, but I can see that a lot of the love partners are being blocked out. Okay, now the root chakra card comes up. So this is spirits want you to work on the root chakra. They feel as though there's some sort of blockage, major blockage, which makes sense. It jives with the 7 of Wands reversed. I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. Okay. The crown chakra card comes up. So spirits is definitely confirming that you have a crown chakra blockage. These can either be temporary or it could be something that you've had building up for years and it's just gotten worse. Okay. I know I am part of source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. So many of you Tauruses, you may be feeling a little bit disconnected right now, especially with the world coming up reversed. Okay, and then the movement meditation card comes up. I celebrate and honor my physical body through dance and movement. Okay, so get things moving, get that Kundalini moving. Okay, if you guys need me, thank you, sweetie. I finally got my coffee. Thank you so much to the gods and the goddess. Okay. If you guys need me, I am here, okay? Because I can see that the Tauruses seem to be going through some things. Now, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, look at your rising sign, okay? So you may not be a Taurus that's going through this, but from what I can see, especially being that you got repeating messages here going on. The Judgment card does represent a repeat message because this is something that it's like you're going in circles, especially if you're single or if you're in a relationship. A lot of people think that having a relationship is going to just solve everything, but it doesn't, because when you combine those two issues together, you're going to have to resolve each of your issues, and spiritual problems can be resolved. Okay, they can be. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys later. We're going to move on to the gym. So if you're a Gemini, make sure that you click the bell notifier so that you guys can know when I'm live, okay? And I'll see y'all in a little bit. I got my coffee. I'm about to sit here and drink some coffee and come right back, all right? Love and light.